Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much everyone for joining me here tonight. Here is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. In this video, I will be bringing you up to date on the latest stimulus, Social Security, and infrastructure news. Congress is working towards passing the $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill. However, many lawmakers have proposed over 250 changes to the legislation. This Friday, I will be announcing more winners of my Amazon gift card giveaway. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and also leaving a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. In several instances, senators are holding their colleagues' amendments hostage by objecting to voting on them unless their own priorities are also guaranteed a vote. But with nearly 300 amendments filed, not everyone is going to get the proposed changes to the legislation on the Senate floor, fueling frustrations among senators on both sides of the aisle. Senators say they expect the bipartisan package to come up for a final series of votes as soon as this weekend. But the timing will depend on whether Republican senators feel they've been given enough chances to make changes to the legislation. Senate Democratic Jon Tester, one of the principal negotiators of the bipartisan deal, complained that the package is moving not fast enough. Tester said, "There are people holding amendments that they really shouldn't be. Vote up or down, churn and burn." Tester at this point also stated, "It's probably going to be Saturday before there's a vote on this passage. I think we're on course." The legislation as introduced would provide $110 billion for bridges, roads, and major projects, $66 billion for passenger and freight rail, $39 billion for public transit, $65 billion for broadband, and $55 billion for water infrastructure, among other provisions. Senators had filed 281 amendments to the infrastructure package as of 5 p.m. today. Senator Mike Lee offered 35 amendments, while Senator Roger Wicker, the ranking Republican on the Senate Commerce Committee, offered 16. Senator Marsha Blackburn offered 23 as of Tuesday afternoon. Senator Mike Lee and Senator Marsha Blackburn are not expected to vote in favor of the final bill. But Senator Wicker is in a group of Republicans on the fence over whether to vote to overcome a filibuster and set the legislation up for final passage. Wicker has proposed giving tax credits to issuers of infrastructure bonds, increased appropriations for Navy and Coast Guard shipyard infrastructure, language striking out a section authorizing the sale of a certain band of spectrum, and an amendment prohibiting the regulation of broadband rates. Senator Lee proposed a 126-page substitute amendment that would have repealed so-called Davis-Bacon wage requirements, requiring federal contractors to pay laborers and mechanics no less than locally prevailing wages. It also would cut the federal gas tax by more than 11 cents a gallon. Right now, senators on both sides of the aisle teamed up to defeat the amendment by a resounding 20-78 vote. Had it been adopted, the entire bipartisan deal would have collapsed under Democratic opposition. Senator Thom Tillis, a member of the group of 22 senators who backed the bipartisan negotiations that produced a $1 trillion infrastructure bill, said he would vote to defeat any amendments that would upset the carefully crafted compromise. Back in mid-July of 2020, the United States was in the throes of confronting the second wave, and more than 30 million people were claiming unemployment benefits. And just 2 weeks ago, the total number of people reported to be receiving benefits had dropped by more than half to 13.2 million. When the crisis took hold in the United States back in March of 2020, Congress quickly passed the CARES Act, which made significant changes to unemployment insurance. The tens of millions of Americans who lost their jobs benefited from these new programs. The Unemployment Assistance Program provided unemployment benefits to individuals who are self-employed, seeking part-time employment, or who otherwise would not qualify for regular unemployment compensation. The emergency unemployment compensation allowed those eligible to receive unemployment compensation, additional coverage, as many states have a cap on the number of weeks claim can be made. The emergency unemployment compensation allowed those who were eligible to receive unemployment compensation, additional coverage as many states have a cap of the number of weeks that claims can be made. This program also provides a $300 topper sent by the federal government in addition to state benefits. As the fourth wave grew in the United States, many experts believe that job growth will have slowed in July and that the trend could continue through August. However, concerning to many beneficiaries and experts is that all federal programs are set to expire on September 6, 2021, which could leave millions of Americans without any income. Around this time last year, just under 32 million people were claiming unemployment benefits from their state. This number has since dropped to about 13.2 million. Through state governments, about 3.2 million people are still receiving benefits. So everyone, do you agree that the federal unemployment benefit program should be extended? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below.
Thank you, Senator Lee. First off, I think all of us would agree we would support infrastructure. I did. I was governor of Florida for 8 years. We actually spent $85 billion on infrastructure. $85 billion on roads, bridges, airports, and seaports. Now, we did it responsibly. At the same time that we spent $85 billion, we paid off a third of state debt. We paid off, I think, about $10.5 billion of debt. At the same time, we cut taxes and fees 100 times. The way we did it is the way we should be doing government. You grow your economy, and then your revenues increase. And then you have money to spend on infrastructure, on our environment, or whatever you would like to spend it on that American people want. But it has to be paid for. So one thing that I've been concerned about is there's no CBO score. Hopefully we're going to get a CBO score before we vote on this, but we haven't seen a CBO score. We put together this chart from information that we received from the individuals that are supporting this. And first, the initial list, they said there would be about $533 billion paid for. And then the next list, it looks like, a total of, $480-some billion. But we went through and take two of them. I'll give you just two of them. Take the unemployed insurer retention tax credits, and then one below it, unpaid paid and family leave tax credits. They're not even in the text. That's $150 billion to pay for us. Now, maybe it's in the text. It's a long text. It's 2,700 pages. We haven't found it yet, but no one's been able to show me where that's in the text. Next, I come from a state that we have a significant number of Medicare recipients. I don't believe we ought to be taking money from Medicare to pay for roads. I just don't believe it makes any sense to be doing that. And so I can't support that.
So that's the end of the video for tonight. And thank you everyone for joining me here today. I greatly appreciate it. Remember that this Friday, I will be announcing 3 winners of my Amazon gift card giveaway. To enter the giveaway, what you need to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.